latest updates, subscribe to News 9.
Additional Chief Judicial Magistrate Court for Economic Offences has granted stationary bail to KT Rameez, one of the accused in the Kerala gold smuggling case. Rameez has got bail in the customs case but will not be released as the National Investigation Agency has also registered a case against him. Rameez was arrested on July 12th and applied for the bail on Tuesday. Niresh Matthew, the lawyer representing Rameez, has said that agencies were supposed to file a report within 60 days of arrest, but they did not. During the petition hearing on Tuesday, customs officials claimed that the probe was on and several pieces of evidence were to be collected. As per norms, the final report of the case has to be filed within 60 days of the arrest of an accused person. Under this provision, the other accused persons can also approach the court seeking bail. However, as is the usual practice, they could have filed a final report and said further probe was required. They could then have received enough time for the probe. They did not do this, which also indicates sufficient evidence has not been collected till now. While granting him bail, the court asked Rameez to execute a bond of 2 lakh rupees with 2 solvent sureties each for the like sum. Meanwhile, NIA has collected probe details from the Enforcement Directorate team, which is also probing the case. Enforcement Directorate officials are probing the money laundering aspect behind the smuggling. Meanwhile, Higher Education Minister KT Jaleel appeared before NIA for questioning for a third time. He was questioned by NIA for more than 2 hours on Thursday. His name was found in prime accused Swapna Suresh's phone call list, who was arrested in July this year. Kerala opposition leader R. Chennithala has said that they have decided to intensify protests against KT Jaleel. NIA questioning KT Jaleel is serious. NIA normally probes terrorism crimes. The Kerala education ministers involved in this gold smuggling case, and the public is disgusted with this government. So the UDF is planning a more vigorous agitation. Protests continued in front of the state secretariat in Thiruvananthapuram demanding the resignation of KT Jaleel. Protesters tried to vandalize barricades put up in front of the state secretariat. Police had to use water cannons to disperse the protesters. In Kerala, protests against KT Jaleel have continued for the 6th consecutive day. Protesters broke COVID-19 protocols and grappled with the police in Thiruvananthapuram, Kottayam, Kochi, Thrissur, Kozhikode and Kannur, resulting in injuries on both sides. In another update, CPI State Secretary Kannam Rajendran affirmed that he did not see any ground for Jaleel's ouster from the cabinet.